Good morning, students. How are you all? Let's start our class 6 subject mathematics, chapter 13 symmetry. This is your lecture number 3 of this chapter. First of all, we will recapitulate the things that we have learned in lecture number 2. In lecture number 2, we have learned symmetry of some figures. First is line segment. A line segment has one line of symmetry, that is a vertical line of symmetry. Second is angle. An angle has one line of symmetry. Okay, and it depends on the angle whether the line of symmetry is horizontal, vertical, how we are making the angle, it depends on that. Next, scalene triangle. Scalene triangle is a triangle whose all the three sides are of different length. Okay, so it has no line of symmetry. A scalene triangle has no line of symmetry. Next is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides are equal. Okay, so an isosceles triangle has one line of symmetry which lie between two equal sides. Okay, from the vertex which is common between two equal sides to the midpoint of the opposite side. So isosceles triangle has one line of symmetry. Next is equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle is a triangle whose all the three sides are equal. So it has three line of symmetry. And how we will make line of symmetry in equilateral triangle? We will start from one vertex and join from the midpoint of the opposite side of that vertex. Okay, in this way we can prepare three line of symmetry. Then we have done parallelogram. A parallelogram has no line of symmetry. Rectangle. A rectangle has two lines of symmetry, one vertically, one horizontally. Remember, rectangle has no diagonally line of symmetry. Okay, it has only two lines of symmetry, that is one vertical and one horizontal. Next is rhombus. A rhombus has two lines of symmetry. Okay, same by joining the vertex of opposite sides, opposite vertices, we can get the line of symmetry of the rhombus. And how we get the line of symmetry in a rectangle? By joining the midpoints of the opposite sides. Okay. Next is regular pentagon. Pentagon has five line of symmetry. Pentagon has five sides. Okay, this shape has five sides, and regular means that all the sides are equal. So regular pentagon has five line of symmetry. How you will make line of symmetry in regular pentagon? Start from one vertex and join it from the opposite midpoint of the opposite side of that vertex. Okay, so you will get the five line of symmetry in the regular pentagon. But remember, all the sides must be equal, then only it has five line of symmetry. Then regular hexagon. A regular hexagon has six line of symmetry. Hexagon has six sides. Regular means all the six sides equal. Okay, so when we join a line from one vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side of that vertex, we will get the line of symmetry. Okay. Next is square. Square has four line of symmetry. Square, you know that in square all the four sides are equal. Okay, so square has one vertically line of symmetry, one horizontally and two diagonally. Rectangle does not have diagonal line of symmetry, but square has. Square has two diagonal line of symmetry. Next is circle. A circle has infinite number of line of symmetry. Okay, passing through the diameter. Along with diameter, we can draw number of line of symmetry in a circle. That's why I ask you to make the cutout of some shapes and then see how many line of symmetry is possible in that shape by folding it. Hope you have done also. Now let's move to our today's topic. See, this is very small chapter. So now in today's topic there is only one small topic is left, subtopic is left, that is mirror reflection. Okay, and after that I will take summary of this chapter again. So now we will learn the mirror reflection. What is mirror reflection? Mirror you all know. You all have seen the mirror. Okay. What you see in the mirror? You find your own image. Okay. You find your own image now in the mirror, in front of mirror. So what is mirror reflection? Line symmetry and mirror reflection are naturally related and linked to each other. There is very minute difference between the line of symmetry and the mirror reflection. Let us see what is that. Note that when an object is reflected in a mirror, there is no change in the length and angle. Okay, when you see any object in the mirror, okay, there is no change in the length as well as in the angle. Means the length and angle of the object and the corresponding length and object of the images are same. When you stand in front of mirror, whatever is your length, that same length you can see in the mirror also. If you are raising your hand, whatever is the length of your hand, that same length you will see in the mirror image also. Okay, same is of everything. Okay, the length and angle of the object and the corresponding length and angle of the images are same in mirror reflection. However, in one aspect there is a change. But there is one aspect where there is change. What is that? There is a difference between the object and the image. This is, there is a left and right change in orientation. Okay. If you are raising your right hand, you will find out that there is the left. When you see any object in the mirror, if you are moving towards right side, it shows towards left. Okay, so this is only the difference in the mirror reflection. Otherwise, in mirror reflection, there is no change in length and angle. See the example now. Suppose this dotted line is the mirror. Okay, this dotted line, black dotted line is a mirror, and in front of mirror I have written in bold letter C. So how you find out the mirror reflection of C? It is as shown in the slide. Just see, it is opposite. Okay, now see here, C is open from the right hand side, and in the mirror reflection it is open from the left hand side, isn't it? So this I want to say that when you are looking any mirror reflection, what is there? The length and angle of the object and the corresponding length and angle of the image are same. There is no change in the length and angle of the object and in the length and angle of the image. No change is there. But there is a right and left change in orientation. Okay, right or left में change होता है. Otherwise, angle and the length, they are totally same. See, the length of C is here also same. That is shown in the image. Now see the next N. Okay, and now see how N looks like in the mirror image. Okay. R. Next is R. The loop of the R is on the right hand side. When we make R, that loop of the R is on the right hand side. And now see in the mirror image, that loop is in the left hand side. Okay, this is the difference only. Otherwise, length and angles are same. Now see your homework. Today I am giving you very interesting homework. In the above figures, letters of alphabets are shown along with a vertical line. This I have told you. Okay. Now find the letters look the same after reflection and which do not. You have to find out the letters which look the same. Means in which mirror reflection is also same. There is no change in the mirror reflection, whether we are looking it by our eye or we are looking it in a mirror reflection. So there is no change, or those letters, and find out those letters in which there is change. Both you have to find out, and you have to try it with these letters O, E, M, N, P, H, L, T, S, V, X. Now I am going to tell you how to do this. What you will do, you will make these letters on a piece of page. One letter on one page. Okay. Now place it in front of mirror, or keep it in your hand in front of mirror, and see how is reflection coming in the mirror. How is image formed in the mirror. That you have to see. And you have to make it also, as I have shown you in the above examples. You have to make these images of these letters in your notebook. Okay, you will write down mirror images of alphabets or these letters. Write down O, make one dotted line, that is the mirror. Okay, and then how you find out the mirror image of O. Then write down E, and then show how you will find out the mirror image of E. Hope you have understood how to find out. In front of mirror, write down this one letter on one page. Boldly write down, okay, so that it is clearly understood. Write down on a piece of paper one letter, and then stand in front of mirror, keeping that letter in front of mirror, okay, towards mirror, and then see how its image has formed. This is the homework that you have to do in your notebook. Now let's move to the summary of the chapter. Okay, whatever we have learned from the very first chapter, first lecture. First is, a figure has line of symmetry if a line can be drawn dividing the figure into two identical parts. Identical means same in shape and size. Okay, so a figure has line of symmetry if a line can be drawn dividing the figure. Okay, if that figure is divided into two equal parts by a line, we can draw. If it is possible to draw a line between the figure to such that figure is divided into two identical parts, and the line which we have drawn, that is called a line of symmetry. Okay, and what is the simple test to check it, that whether this is a line of symmetry or not? A simple test to determine if a figure has line of symmetry is to fold the figure along the supposed line of symmetry. Okay, that line of symmetry that you have made, fold it along that. and see if they are overlapping. If the one part coincide on the other, that means this is a line of symmetry, otherwise not. Next is, a figure may have no line of symmetry, one line of symmetry, or more than one line of symmetry. It is not necessary, it is not compulsory that every figure has one line of symmetry or two line of symmetry. It depends on the figure. See, here are some examples. Number of line of symmetry. No line of symmetry. It is a scalene triangle. A scalene triangle has no line of symmetry. I have told you earlier also. Only one line of symmetry, isosceles triangle. Two lines of symmetry, a rectangle. Three lines of symmetry, an equilateral triangle. I have given these examples from the mathematical shapes. You can take examples from your surroundings also. No line of symmetry. Tell the example of no line of symmetry. You can say cup. If the figure of cup, if the picture of cup you will make on a paper, you can say cup has no line of symmetry. In the same way, one line of symmetry, there are many things around you which has one line of symmetry. Two line of symmetry, door has two line of symmetry. In the same way, three line of symmetry. Okay, fan has three line of symmetry. Now third point is, this is all about mirror reflection again. The line symmetry is closely related to the mirror reflection, that I told you, that line symmetry and mirror reflection is very closely related. Very minute difference is there. While dealing with mirror reflection, we have to take into account the left and right changes in orientation. Only this difference is there, left and right. Symmetry has plenty of applications in everyday life, as in art, architect, textile technology, design creation, and geometrical reasoning, etc. So this symmetry, mirror reflection, you can see in many applications in our daily life. Okay, where? In art, architect, textile technology, textile designing or design creation, geometrical reasoning, rangoli. There are many places where you can see this symmetry. Now it's time for the homework solution of lecture 2. In our lecture 2, I have not given you book exercises. I have given you some extra questions. Have you done it? So let's check them. First question was, write the letter of words new mathematic books which have no line of symmetry. In the word new mathematic books, you have to tell those words which have no line of symmetry. Now see, letter N, S and K. These letters have no line of symmetry, otherwise every letter have either one or two line of symmetry. Same is to second question. Write the letter of words just look which have one line of symmetry. The letter of words just look which have one line of symmetry are U, T and K. U has one line of symmetry, T has one line of symmetry and K has one line of symmetry. Others have either no symmetry or two line of symmetry. We can check also. Now see J. J has no line of symmetry. U we have written, U has one line of symmetry. S has no line of symmetry. T has one line of symmetry. One we have to write down, so we have written T. L. L has no line of symmetry. O. O has two line of symmetry. And K has one line of symmetry. So we have to write down for one line of symmetry. We have written U, T and K. third question was, can you draw a triangle which has exactly one line of symmetry? Yes, we can draw. An isosceles triangle has one line of symmetry. Dotted line is a symmetrical line. Okay, and it is drawn from the common vertex of the opposite sides to the midpoint of the opposite side. Okay, midpoint of the opposite side. So isosceles triangle has one line of symmetry. Exactly two line of symmetry, that is not possible, because we have to draw the triangle. Many other shapes have two line of symmetry as a rectangle, but it is asked about the triangle. Can any triangle have two line of symmetry? No. No triangle has two line of symmetry. Exactly three line of symmetry is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle has three line of symmetry. How we will make the symmetrical line in equilateral triangle? Starting from the one vertex, take any vertex and make the straight dotted line which join from the midpoint of the opposite side of that vertex. Okay? Remember, midpoint of the opposite side. That is called the symmetrical line. Now, no line of symmetry, scalene triangle. Scalene triangle has no line of symmetry. Scalene triangle has all the sides different length, so it has no line of symmetry. Is the chapter clear you now? The best method to understand this chapter is make the cutout of various figures, whether I have given you or not. Make one smiley face, make the shape of heart, make the shape of balloon, and find and make it cut out. Okay, cut it out and then fold it and check which figure has how many line of symmetry. In this way, you can find out number of line of symmetry in numbers also, digits also, from 0 to 9. That also you can see. Their line of symmetry by paper folding also, and their mirror reflection. That also you can do. Okay? So, our chapter is complete now. Thank you.